Spring is calling, weddings, patio sessions, barbecues, and you want that drink vibe without sacrificing tomorrow. That's RK Zero Proof. As the world's first zero proof spirits brand, RK created the warm molecule, giving you the smooth kick of whiskey or tequila with zero alcohol, 0 calories, 0 sugar, and all the peace of mind you need to enjoy every moment. Step into the zero proof season at rkzeroproof.com.
Ooh, baby, we got a wild one for you this week.
That's right. We are talking about AI.
We are talking about what word we would use to get out of a sticky situation.
We're talking about community.
We're talking about heated rival. Well, not really, kind of. Just at the end.
Just the little blips. We listen to your voicemails. We chat about long movies, millennial thinking, and depth perception.
Am I a Muppet? She called me a Muppet. Who was that? Tony Braxton?
Tamar.
Never remember a name. Never remember a quote.
All right, we're done.
You know what? I'm not mad that your elbow broke.
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom.
you end up with us. Sloppy seconds.
Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Ow, ow. Fuck you, sloppy you, stupid little fuck you, nasty little fuck you, dirty little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Second, Big Dipper, Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
Period.
Period.
I feel like a broken record. I'm feeling so millennial adolescence these days.
What happened now?
No, just generally. I'm like looking. Do you remember your 20s?
Yeah,
You remember
I loved
it?
them.
When I was in my 20s, I was like, ooh, baby, I'm just getting started. I felt like Alyssa Edwards writing roast jokes. But then in my 30s, I was like, ooh, baby, I'm just getting started. And I feel that way now. I'm like, oh, this is now what life is like. And this is what I'm going to try to do. And these are my aspirations and focus. Like, I feel
Maybe
like
that's the life of an artist. It's that you are
Oh.
always kind of like one-upping yourself, and like there is no end goal.
Right. It's just to like keep doing
It's like
cool
to
stuff.
keep doing cool stuff, and like the cooler stuff happens, and you're like, oh, cool, I get to do this now, or I learned from this, and I get to move forward. Instead of it being like, I got the job I wanted.
Now I just
Now I
sock
just
money
do this
away for
until I
40,
die.
40 years, and then I go to the Sandals Resort, honey, lay out and drink a Mai Tai. What
God,
flavor is a Mai Tai? Is it coconut?
I think it's coconut and pineapple. Wait, is that a coconut pie? All
No,
of those
that's a
things.
pina.
That's a pina colada.
What's that TikTok where the lady's
Pina
like,
colada.
no, she like can't. She calls it pina colada or something, and then her friend keeps cracking her up. Hey everyone, go look that up.
Hey
on
everyone,
the
look
internet.
that. Go try to find that. Mine's still Miss Juicy's trying to say balsamic vinaigrette. I think it's a balsamic. And then the twins are like, "Girl, it's balsamic," and it's like, "Oh, is that what offends you?"
Balsamic.
Balsamic.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, I
What did you do last night? Have you been raging, or have you been measuring the depth of warped floors?
A little bit of both, baby. A little bit of both. No, I am filming something tomorrow, so I was like getting ready because it's one of those days where you're just on set all day, but you don't know when they're gonna use you.
Yeah.
And they kept saying, we're gonna be chasing the light, so everything you gotta it's just gotta be this. And I was like, okay. Well, I'm a drag queen, so I'd love to just be there for 3 hours and then go home. But
You're like,
okay,
and I'd
I guess
love
I'll-
to chase that light directly in front of my
in
face.
front of me with a spotlight and be lit very well, but we'll see. And then so I was like practicing my lines for that, and then I went to go see Drag Race at 33
Oh,
Taps.
right. Drag Race was last night.
And the downtown location, which I think is so funny because there's two right next door to each other. There's it's right across from the Lakers stadium. So the traffic was absolutely terrible, and then all these people are going
Staples
to
Center? Is that where they play?
the whatever's the one downtown. I don't fucking know. It's next to the the convention center where
Yeah,
RuPaul's
the
Drag
Staples
Con used to happen.
Center.
So it's literally right across the street from that. So it's like on the street, everyone is
Mm.
selling Lakers merch, and there's 233 taps, but it's just like really confusing. And I invited people to come watch with me, and they were all in the wrong one, texting me being like, "It's very straight in here. Like, do they kick people out for Drag Race?" And I go, "Oh, you need to come to the 33 taps. That's 2 doors down."
And they also have 33 taps in Silver Lake?
There's one in Silver Lake, there's one in WeHo, and there's one in, I keep wanting to call it Century City, but I don't know if
No.
that's a place.
Well, Century City is a place, but it's not where you're
Culver
describing.
City. Culver City.
Oh, Culver City and downtown.
Yeah, and so they have 2 queens
Jeez.
hosting at every single location.
Name them.
Okay. And the Silver Lake area, there's Tony Soto and Marta Bichu. At the downtown one, it's Kyra Jete and Bitch Pudding. At the WeHo one, it's Godoy and this is where you trip me up. Someone else. And then at the Culver City one, it's Mariah Paris Balenciaga and Amber Crane. I can't believe I forgot the one person.
I can't believe you knew all of the. Well, you're friends with all of those people,
I
but I
know
was
all
like,
of them,
I can't believe you knew that whole lineup.
Maybe it's because I've never been asked to do it.
Who hosts Drag Race at Precinct?
There's something. Last night it was Arietti.
Oh, so they do
Apparently
like
she was
they
late.
do like a big special guest.
Apparently she was late. I don't know. I wasn't there.
You better push some slander.
I just heard that she was late. I don't know.
From?
From the people that were working there at the bar. And then we went over to the bar and we watched Jessica Wild.
Love.
And
When is
Selena
she coming on the
Estes and
podcast?
Melissa Be Fierce all perform in a show called Tres Leches.
Okay.
Which means three
Three
milks.
milks. Honey, you're trying to give him the yeah,
And
yeah,
I was trying
yeah.
to get I was trying to give him the yuck yuck.
The yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
It was a cute night. And then I was like home by 1:30. It was I wasn't like out.
I've been thinking about movies. What's the longest movie you ever sat through?
Probably
15
Lord of the
minutes or
Rings.
something? No, probably Wicked.
Was Wicked the longest movie I've ever sat through?
I guess maybe
In
not.
theater? In my adulthood, by choice, probably Wicked.
In my millennial adulthood teenage mentality.
In a theater, probably Wicked. Because anything else, I'm like, I gotta watch this at home. I
Right.
can't do this in the theater. What's the longest movie? What
Well,
movie
I
are
just
you
watched
thinking about?
that new. When I was a kid, I think I watched Lawrence of Arabia with my dad, which is like a fairly long film,
That
I
is
believe.
long.
You know what movie I never
just watched that the other day, but on TikTok it was 15 minutes.
I saw the 90-second version,
Baby, beautiful film.
honey. Beautiful film. There's that one movie. Is it called Boyhood?
Oh,
That
yeah,
they shot over like so many years. That's
Yeah.
super long.
Yeah.
I never saw that. I don't know. I feel like I'm so. We all fall prey to this where we're like intimidated by a long film
Intimidated.
time, like a watch time, but then we will go ahead and watch 9 episodes of a 30-minute sitcom that we have seen before, which equates to the same amount of time.
Go ahead. It's called binge viewing.
Try it out.
Try it out. You want more non-Emmy nominated gay faggot shit?
Here's something
You
new that I
traitors.
love. Try binge watching. Or did she say viewing? Well, who am I coming to you for a quote?
And I'll never get it right. Apparently, I got
And
that.
I'll never tell. Anyways, I
Apparently,
watched
I got a
that
quote
new.
wrong last week about and I'm not sorry that you broke your elbow or whatever. Someone was like,
I
that's
don't
not
know
a quote.
what that is. I mean, our brains are raw.
Rotting.
I watched that new Paul Thomas Anderson film with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor and Regina Hall. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Benicio del Toro.
What is it called?
It's called, wish I'll get it right, One Battle After Another. Is that right?
Yes,
It was-
that is what it's called.
It was really, really good. And like Tiana Taylor was very captivating. Leonardo DiCaprio did what he does. It was
So
such
he
a
dated a 25-year-old woman on a yacht?
whoa. No, he was a movie
Got
star.
him,
He was
punching
great.
up.
He was great. It is like I just love when and you know who's in the film? My God, I'm sorry. I just finished sleeping, so I have no idea. He dated Madonna. Sean Penn. Thank you. Wow. Took me there.
Hey, we got there, everyone.
I was going to say he played Harvey Milk. I'm just always impressed when there's new stories to tell. You know what I mean?
We'll never run out of stories as long as AI is around.
All right, talk to me about the AI drag race images. Let me hear about it, because I know you want to.
I just thought it was interesting, but I understand where they're coming from. But I like for the new year of the RuPaul's Drag Race Live, it was clear that some of the girls could not be there or get a silver outfit made and then do a full photo shoot in a silver outfit. So like I think 3 of them. I know Corey King's for sure is AI because the texture is weird. It's definitely not a graphic designer because she's like missing a finger and the texture of the fabric it's like it's almost supposed to be rhinestone, but AI can't comprehend the idea of like individual stones. So it's just like a weird texture.
Well, I know that a lot of people who use Photoshop, there are like in program.
It must have just been that then. I mean, I'm not.
Well,
I just thought it was
I'm
interesting.
saying a different thing.
Oh. You go.
There are tools in the program that will use AI to like generate or change color or add like the computer is doing that. You as the human are using the tools of the computer. So I'm my curiosity to you is, do you take umbrage or issue with using AI tools inside a program with human oversight?
I think
But
I do.
you're saying the human oversight was like, well, girl, she was missing a finger and the rhinestones didn't look right. So fix that.
And there's like a piece where there's like the cutout on the side is supposed to be a thing, and it's just like her pinky is now huge.
And you feel like they just said silver and then moved on. They didn't like double check the work.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's AI. It's like definitely not a human did it. And
Right.
I even with like all the AI videos and stuff, there's human oversight because they're going into whatever their little app is and being like, make a video with this, make a video with this. Like that's still a person doing it. And there's people that are like, I'm an AI artist because I sit there and I work for 3 hours making the prompt and making it look perfect. And it's like, that's crazy to me because you're just typing in a thought process and it's doing the work.
What about captions on social media videos? You just press a button. You think that just happens? Like that's an AI bot.
What?
I'm not. What?
Captions on social media videos?
If you just talk into your phone and then you're like, oh, I want to put captions on it, you can just press a button and it'll scan through and it'll give you the captions.
Oh, closed captioning's on the. I thought you meant like the caption underneath it, where you. Like,
Oh, that you like right?
Right.
No. I meant like
what?
yeah, the closed.
Oh,
captions.
but then those are sometimes wrong, and the human oversight is to like you're not going in and fixing it.
Right.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know where I'm at with it. Because
I don't know either.
Like the true damage of it, but I just know that like if there's a way to possibly do it with a human, like a club poster or something, like an event flyer,
I agree.
You should be getting a person to do it and not like this robot to do it for you. And lately, there's been a lot of discourse here in the Los Angeles, and I just signed a contract for an event, and in the contract it said no AI images for any of the posters. Like you can't use AI. The club is like, don't do it.
Yeah.
And I guess it was because a lot of people were like being like, this is AI, we're not coming because it's AI. And then a lot of discourse in LA right now is that there's a few parties that do use AI just to make their flyers.
More than a few.
Well, there's a lot of them. And a lot of people are like reposting them or commenting on them. And like one of them, they just turn the comments off.
Well, the challenge is this is where everything is going. It is the direction. There is a very bad direction that it is going. And there is a helpful direction. But in the true form of capitalism, the helpful version is not the way that it goes. The big companies go in the negative way. I mean, it's like when you're on a fucking website and it says like, need help, click here. And then a chat bot pops up.
I hate that.
Baby, that's AI.
I hate that. I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, like,
I guess
it's
it's the question of like, is there an ethical way to use AI? And I don't know. The lines
not the
are so
experts on it,
blurred.
so we
We're
have
not
no
the
idea.
experts. The lines are so blurred. I saw a thing. I saw a thing somewhere. It wasn't TikTok. Trust me. I'm trying to limit my TikTok hours. But like, I think it was Dell had released like a bunch of new computers that have all these AI things in it, and they released like saying people don't care about the AI when they're going to like buy a computer. The last thing on their mind is the AI capabilities of the computer.
Right.
And they thought like AI, it's the future. Everyone's gonna love it. And it's like that's the capitalism of it. Is they're like everyone wants this, and in reality, the people are like, I just want my computer to do its computer things. Like AI is whatever. Like not everyone is interested in it.
And it's also, I also think it's like the marketing of it, right? Like, remember when Google came out with Google Glass and everyone, when you wore it, it looked like a cyborg?
Yes.
But now the
Meta
Meta
glasses.
Ray-Ban collab, I don't think people think those are uncool. Like,
But I do know people
vloggers-
are like, whenever they see you in those Ray-Bans, they're looking at it being like, are you recording our conversation?
but like all of those people who do like food vlogs or like out in
Yeah.
the street vlogs on TikTok, they're just recording with their glasses so they don't look like a crazy person. They're just walking around pointing
no,
at
they
the
still look
glasses.
crazy because they're just talking to the air.
They are. But I don't know, like, I think that, 15 years ago, when was Google Glass? Who knows? But 15 years ago.
I wanted them so bad.
You did?
Yeah. Because I liked the idea of like everything's right in front of you, but then wasn't it still like you couldn't really swipe the interface?
No, you couldn't. It was totally
bad.
different. And it was just one. It was just on
It's just
one
one little
lens.
tiny piece of glass in front of your eye.
Yes. But so I don't know.
I heard people were going blind.
I think the thing, and everyone's, been saying this, like, AI's not going anywhere. It's gonna be about like the limits and the ways we choose to engage with it, and then also the thing that we love to do as people in community, and especially even more so community, and even more so because of social media, is like whatever sort of like morality decision we make on what is good and what is not good in relation to it.
Mhm.
And I think those decisions are often in lines with our actual morals. Like, we shouldn't be using it in a way that hurts the environment. Show me a way that doesn't hurt the environment.
How does it not? Yeah.
Exactly. And we shouldn't be using it in a way that like, destroys the economy and like gets everyone out of work. Well,
How
that
do we
way?
do that?
So there is probably
again,
somewhere on the Venn diagram.
How is there human oversight over it if they're using AI and AI robots and stuff to like build a car?
Right.
What if it accidentally just like doesn't screw a screw in all the way and you're driving
Right.
down the street and your tire falls off? Like whose fault?
But what if you're the worker and
hey,
you've got two
what if you
kids at
fail?
home and
But
you
what if
haven't
you fly?
But what if you slay? And you haven't slept all night and you forget to screw in the screw. You know what I mean?
It's the
I
kid's
really
fault.
am sounding like an AI advocate on this pod. I'm just saying.
No, I think that because
it's
I
everywhere.
wish there
and
was
you don't
a
realize
way
you
to
drive a
use it.
motherfucking electric car.
I know
You
it's
do a
AI.
self-driving car. What are you talking about?
I know, but I didn't understand the implications.
But I'm saying, what is the limit? Does the limit exist?
does the limit exist?
All right. Well,
And if you're
you
gonna
know
get
what?
drunk
We're
and
gonna
take a nap in your car before you drive, sleep in the back seat.
Why?
I think
Because they
it's if
can't
you're in
get
the-
you
if you're
for
in the-
inebriated front seats.
Yeah, if you're in the the AI will get you, girl. Apparently, if you're in the front seat, it looks like you were intending to drive. You can get a DUI.
That's what I meant by they're gonna get you, not the AI, the cop.
The bot, it's gonna get you.
No,
Oh, hey, well, how about we take a break on this AI chat? Everyone's like turned the podcast off already. I need a coffee.
we'll be right back.
And I have a business call after this. I'm gonna kill myself.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is Really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either, and if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince. And we're back.
All right, this week has been
Down.
a shit show. So what fun have you done? Because fuck
None.
ICE, fuck the police, fuck the government, fuck all that shit.
I haven't done anything fun this week. Yesterday
I
was
don't
my
buy
first
it.
day of fun.
I don't buy it. Did you cook a puttanesca?
No, I made a shrimp ceviche
You did ceviche at home? Bold.
at home, baby. Well,
What cooks the meat?
the lime juice.
Explain that to me.
The acidity is so high that it's enough to like literally. You put raw shrimp in it. I know some people cook theirs. I didn't. You chop up the shrimp small enough that there isn't like a ton of meat in the middle, and then you put it in lime juice for about an hour, and it goes completely opaque because it's cooked. It's like the one time that I tried to make that weird pickle chicken, where you
Brine it in the pickle juice?
in the pickle juice, and it was so high that some of the chicken was cooked
Mmm.
because the acidity level is so high. So then you did that. You put it in the fridge. You let it sit for an hour, and then you check and make sure that they're cooked all the way through. And then you add your tomato, cucumber, jalapeno. I didn't put mango. I should have.
I always like a
And
little
red
sweet.
onion.
Ooh, yeah, red onion.
And
Shallots. Sometimes I prefer a shallot
No,
or
but
a shallot over a red onion.
I chopped up a bunch of garlic, and I think like if you're gonna put garlic in it, you gotta let it sit, or maybe kind of pre-cook the garlic because the garlic was still a little spicy.
You know what I've started to do? that I didn't realize was a really good way of engaging garlic.
Shredding?
Yeah, like use the little, like the Parmesan
Microplaning?
cheese, microplaning the garlic. And then it's not as crunchy or spicy. It's just garlicky.
Ooh. And then I made my own little like soft serve sorbet.
What?
I just use a little coconut milk. You blend it up. I use some coconut sugar and some strawberries
how?
and raspberries in a blender. And then it comes out smooth. And then you put that in the freezer for about 30 minutes and it's like soft serve.
Are you
It's
fully
so good.
clothed in the kitchen?
Yeah. I'm
Splatter.
fully clothed and in Crocs at home. Not Uggs, Crocs.
Fully clothed always? You don't do shirtless?
I'll do shirtless if I'm like lounging and watching TV or like sewing in my drag room.
Sewing you do shirtless.
Because I'm putting it on and taking it off multiple times. Sometimes I look like Bunty from Chicken Run because I'll be padded with nothing else on to like sew and make sure everything fits and then put it on and then sit back down. It's like if anyone came over, they'd be like, "You okay, girl? You having a meltdown, girl?
Little minty bees?
Little girly?"
Nice.
How has your New Year's resolutions been going? What did you do this week for fun? How was the sex party yesterday? Any faces you recognize?
Yeah, I had some people ask where you were at. I thought you were going to come, sister. I said I would stay up front so you could go enjoy yourself.
But then I had the thought of like, again, at all of these events, I hate when we have this conversation.
Well,
But
don't.
the
Let's
idea
skip
of
it.
people being like, "That's meatball over there," kind of kills the vibe. And I think
Well,
not just for
I've
me,
gotta tell
but
you,
I think it kills
get
the vibe for other
because the
people.
vibe is murdered.
I think people wouldn't like it if I was. I was like, I think not only would they think it was weird that I was there, but I would feel uncomfortable being there.
Yes, maybe because this was such a specific event that was full of your
My
community.
community.
I so thought you were going to say community. That's crazy that you said people instead. But I think like when you go to CCBC randomly, you don't feel that as much.
But I think there's less of a chance of people there recognize. I mean, it has happened.
This is what I mean. So I think you're right. When you stray away from the community, you'll have more
Community.
fun.
Yes.
You'll have more fun.
It'll be
Okay.
more fun for me.
Well, I tried to offer the olive branch because you wanted to
No,
come.
I'm going to the next one.
Which? Oh, okay.
The final Duarte one.
Okay.
Why do you say it like that?
Because I'll see it when I believe it. You had one opportunity to go to a Drain Your Nut when I was out of town.
But I had to sew all day that day, and I was like, what am I gonna put first? My career or maybe getting my dick sucked?
Or my glizzy throat. Throat full of glaze. You know what I mean?
I hooked up with this man the other day, and I came in his mouth. Of course I said. Of course I said. And then he like looked at me, and I was like, interesting face. I've never seen that. And he like went to go kiss me, and he fed me my own kerm. He was holding my kerm in his mouth, and
You
it
know
was
what that's called?
snurburning.
A snowball. Yes, correct.
But I think that's just feeding someone cum. To me, a snowball has to be, it goes back and forth. He put it in my
Really?
mouth, I would put it in his mouth, and then he would put it in my mouth. I think that's snowballing.
Did he baby bird it to you, or you guys kissed and you were like,
We
oh, there's
made
cum
out,
in
and I was like,
there?
oh, there's my full load, and then he like pushed it into my mouth.
What did it taste like? Ceviche?
Tastes like cum.
Did it taste like Natural Harvest?
It was my natural harvest.
There you go.
Milked me. Tastes like mama's milk. Oh, gross.
Tres leches. That's what
It was the
tastes
tres
like.
leche. Jessica Wilde is so crazy when she's
She
performing.
Is
It's
high
insane.
energy.
Yeah, that's what I
crazy,
need.
Cuckoo cunt. Like 1,000. Has she done Fat Slut?
No.
No.
I think every time I've asked, she's been. It's like, a Friday night's difficult, and like a lot of times they get booked over in WeHo way. I mean, I book out 2 months in advance, and sometimes
Sure.
they're like, "Oh, well, Showgirls called. I'm going to do that over your thing," and I'm like, "Okay,
Oh, all right. That's fine.
yeah, I don't." It's not like
No,
offensive.
listen,
I'm like, chase
Don't
your
be
money,
hard on
especially if you
yourself.
live.
It's okay.
If you
people.
live closer,
If they don't
to
want to do your
WeHo,
show, that's okay.
like when I get bookings in WeHo, that's a 45-minute drive for me to get over there.
Well,
and if
at least
if
your
I had
car
the
does it by itself because of the
same-
computers that run it.
There's no highway over there. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's stuck between the highways.
Yeah.
They
Have
call
you seen the
Santa
Grinch?
they call Santa Monica the highway. Did you know that?
You see the. Well, then they need to fix it up because it's busted. I had to take my
Isn't
motorcycle.
it a highway?
Oh,
Isn't
I
it like
rode
a
my
route-
motorcycle this
route
weekend,
something?
like for like 3 days, which was really fun. But I had to take it to the shop, and it's like down Santa Monica.
It's with this broken motorcycle.
No, it hasn't been checked up on in a long time. It's a vintage piece. I was just getting it looked at to make sure everything's fine. But
This
going down
piece.
Santa Monica, it was me swerving around the
The
fucking
potholes.
potholes
Yeah.
everywhere, all the construction. I was like, this is more dangerous than if I were to get on the highway.
Mm.
Because at least on the highway, you're like, they take care of these things. I'm not going to die on the highway.
No, but the highway's full of trash. There's so much trash on the streets. Garbage. What's going on with that mango vape?
It's still the same one. It's almost dead. And then no more vapes.
How does popcorn lung feel?
Buttery. Feels like I'm in a movie theater for 3 hours. I'm just chomping
Feels
on
like
the
that
buttery popcorn.
Dune 2 sandworm collector's item bucket that you can fuck.
Yeah,
sand-
it's definitely giving extra. I'm also a popcorn throat, and people have not been complaining about that.
Oh, because it's sand thrissy or whatever.
Yeah, fuck my thrissy.
I'm out here throwing thrissy for ketchup.
Ah.
When was the last
What's going-
penis you sucked?
Like actively sucked, like trying to get to completion, or like
Yeah,
the other day.
so what's a different way of sucking a penis?
Well,
if you're not
sometimes it's
actively
like-
sucking it?
Sometimes you're like sucking it, but the guy, like when the guy fucked me the other day, I sucked him before that happened.
Right.
But I wasn't like, I'm here to suck your dick. It was more
Right.
just like,
were just
okay, it's just in my mouth for a
yapping
couple of seconds.
Gotcha.
But then I think New Year's Day, I started the year off great. In a screaming match with a drag queen, and then took a nap basically, and then hooked up with the guy that I was like, I brought the athletic wear singlet to and made him wear because I was like, I'm gonna start my year off great,
Oh yeah,
having sex with a hot guy in a singlet.
good for you. Was it the red onesie I gave you?
No, it's just a black singlet, and I don't know where that is.
I gave it to you at the photo shoot, so it
But
was
when-
like
But I think it's like when my guest room flooded, it was like in storage
on the floor,
and, then
and I
like
used it as a
everything
rack.
I used it as it was very absorbent.
I am hoping to see you model in that because we need to do a side by side.
We have to get that side by side. Maybe one of these days I'll find it.
Maybe you'll find it. I have a weird thing about hooking up on holidays.
When everyone's home.
Here's my issue. I don't care about holidays necessarily, right? Like I'm not like I'm not like trying to do something special on Christmas. If it happens, it happens. Cool. But once I'm sitting on the day and it's like it's Christmas, it's New Year's Eve, like something
the
like
snow's
that.
coming down.
Somewhere in my brain, I'm going like, if I just have like a random hookup, then that's gonna be the guy I fucked on Christmas. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think it's a weird. I think it is a weird
I
thought
understand, but I'm worried
that I have. But like, I very much on purpose did not like. I was like at home Christmas Eve and Christmas. I was kind of on sniffies. I was like chatting with people, but then somewhere in my mind, I was like, if they wanted to hook up tonight, I don't think I'd be down. I think I want to like do my puzzle and watch a movie because it's Christmas Eve.
Ooh, girl, unpack that with your therapist.
Why? I
Do you
feel
think
like
it makes
I have
the
a
event?
weird.
Do you think it makes the event more special because you've done it
I
on a
think-
holiday?
I think it would make like to me fucking someone on New Year's Day. There's like a weird thing where I'm like, I don't care at all. It's just another day. But then in the back of my head, I'm like, whatever kind of sex you have on New Year's Day will set you up for the rest of the year and the way in which you will have sex. Which I don't think that way, but there's some sort of weird hurdle in my head of like, this day is not for sex.
This is a sacred day.
I guess if I had like a
For the
husband,
Lord.
I would fuck my husband on New Year's Day.
The snow's coming down.
What is that from?
Christmas.
Oh, I couldn't understand the notes you were singing. That's why I couldn't recognize the song.
The snow's coming down.
Christmas. Was that a Christmas song first, or was it in a musical? Is it from Little Shop?
I think it's a Christmas song first.
Oh.
Little Shop.
Don't they do like the
Let's
seasons?
take a break on that one.
Don't they do a seasons changing sort of like number?
And we're back. I'm excited. After last week's voicemails, I'm really excited to see what we got. I'm hoping for some questions.
Oh, because you were critical of last week's voicemail.
They were, because none of them offered us anything to actually talk about. It was just like a crazy person making a weird vocal stim, and then that was it. And I want questions or stories. It's just going to be a press play. It's just going to be another vocal stim, isn't it?
Here's a question.
Hello, hi. I have a scenario for you both. The scenario is both of you are locked in separate rooms with guns to your head. In order to live, you both have to say the exact same word. If you say a different word, you both die. What is that word?
A singular.
Goodbye.
A singular word.
Uh-huh. You want to do it on 3 and see if we get it?
Let me just think. Should we talk about it out loud for? Oh, no, let's do it.
No,
and then
the
say why
entire point of the game is.
Okay.
I have no idea. It could be 1,000 words. I'm not trying to give you a clue.
I'm not going to give you a clue either. Okay.
Okay, ready? You count us in.
1, 2, 3. Come.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's insane! Oh my god! Oh my god! No!
I'm crying.
I can't! I almost passed out! That's so stupid! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Oh man. Ow, I'm cramping.
How did that?
Oh my god. Oh god. Well,
Okay, I guess we won't die.
damn it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got there because I just thought like, okay, what's something that we like is vocally stimmy, but also like he would know I'm gonna say something dumb. And I was like, what's the thing that we say back and forth to each other all the time? Kerm. Come. Wow. This reminds me, I want to play a game for the next Sloppier Seconds, like a song word association, where we
Okay.
just say a word, and then you have to say a song with that word in it.
Or sing a song with that word in it. That's like the L game that they play at the improv warm up, because I know you like to play improv games, is I think it's called Hotspot. And you start singing a song, and then when you say a word in that song that another song has, I start singing that song. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah. But I don't like that. I want to be able to think on it.
Oh, got it.
Because my brain runs slow, because I used to do a lot of drugs.
But you're good at improv, because you're yes-anding. Oh, tonight, everyone, if you haven't got your ticket yet, last time the show sold out, so we'll see. But tonight in Los Angeles, we're doing Sloppy Seconds, the stage show with Ryan Asher and Oscar Montoya at UCB Franklin. The show is at 7 p.m. Hope you can get tickets. Come and see us.
Yeah, come and see us. I'm going to be doing performance art.
I'm excited for this.
I'm excited for it too. We had so much fun the first time. I can't wait to do it again. And I'll be at Birds beforehand if you want to come on. Send me over a mezcal shot.
Oh.
What do you think about people that say the word the way? Like, I live in Los Feliz. And so people, when they're talking about it, I'm like, yeah, I live in Los Feliz. And they're like, oh, Los Feliz. And I'm like, okay, but you're just like a white guy. Like, why do you have to? Is it showing reference to where like the name came from, or is it just like being weird?
Well, I think there's nuance and gray area to everything.
I would like can I get a margarita and then I'd like a
When
side
you
of
order
the chips and
tacos at a
salsa.
okay, when you order tacos at a taco truck, do you order in Spanish?
No, no.
What do you say?
But I have friends that do. I go, can I get 2 soft tacos, carnitas, and the El Pollo?
Well, you said El Pollo.
But I'm not going El Pollo. I'm not going.
But you
lumpia,
really tried to
caraquera.
lumpia. You really tried to speak with a Japanese accent when we were in Japan.
Well, because I think I speak at yes, I did. And racism is funny sometimes.
Shut up! So annoying. And an annoying podcast.
Ah.
You're also a bitch.
Ah.
Bye.
Who do you think this was meant for?
I don't know. Probably
I think
me.
50-50, you or
50-50
me.
split. Such an annoying podcast. Listen, thank you for listening. Thank you for calling in and
Thank you
letting
for
us
knowing
know
the
your
phone
opinion. It means a lot to me and Big Dipper. We know we're annoying. That's why we found each other, and that's why we do.
Come.
Hey, folks. So, I'm coming from my first orgy, and how come nobody's, like, horny at the orgy? Like, everybody's, like, G'd or messed out of the mind. And, like, nobody stays hard. Like,
Oof.
everybody's, like, attractive, but, like, I'm sucking your dick for, like, 30 minutes, and as soon as I turn to another guy, you're soft again. Like, why? Is that gay? Okay, bye.
This is a you question, but you go. I don't know.
No, I wanted to comment on his accent. He sounds like Finnish or Danish.
I bet he's hot. He's giving like 6'4".
Yeah, and
dirty
just
blonde.
like, I'll suck your dick for 30 minutes, whether it's flaccid or not.
Well, no, he said it was hard while he was sucking it, but the minute he stopped, it got soft.
Okay,
and that's like,
ring the
isn't that
alarm.
drug
Tell
dick?
him what's going on.
I don't know. I know.
Ring the alarm.
I've never been to an orgy, but I think when people do drugs, like they're not. I think a lot of people go to orgies just to have sex, but not to curm.
Well, because if you think about an orgy, the idea is that it's about critical mass. The idea is there's a lot of people and you want to taste the buffet. You want to go up and down and you want to get everything that you can. And so if you come, then you're done. Unless you're a multi-comer. Unless you're like, I come quick first, but then I know I've got a second load and it's going to take me an hour to build it. Then that's a perfect scenario for an orgy.
To build it.
Because you can build it up because all the cum will build in the shaft and then it'll get ready to be let out slowly, oozed out from the top of the shaft in which it's built upon itself.
Yeah, it lives in there.
Yeah, it's rent controlled.
Much like some people, everyone's walking around with 10 pounds of poop. Everyone's walking around with 3 ounces of cum just in their dick.
Cum. And so I think people go to an orgy for the experience. The challenge that this caller, I mean, he said it. He was like, drugs. People are not, I mean, this is literally the reason, not to bring it back to drain your nut, but this is the reason why we started the party. Is like, I wanted people to have the experience where like everyone was like clear-headed and like horny and not clouded by drugs.
Yeah, and I prefer that too. Like when I go to CCBC, I don't understand the people that can drink all day and then go fuck, because I'm like, you have whiskey dick and you're like kind of out of it, and it's like when I truly like when I'm just having sex one-on-one with people, I don't like to have sex if I've been drinking. Like I just don't. Like I prefer,
or if they've been drinking.
Like
We've talked about this, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'd rather us both be kind. Like one cocktail is fine, but like if you're drunk, and I'm drunk, it's just it's not gonna be good for me, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
That's my minute. It is crazy the people who like will never go to a group. I get it. You're nervous. You don't like the alcohol or the drugs sort of like let your guard down and allow you to like live out this little fantasy. But I'm like, do you know how much better at sex you are when you're sober?
That's the thing about drugs. False confidence. You think you did a good job.
Right.
Because
there are plenty
like,
of people
when
who are
I
like,
went to
I would
Oso-
never go to that. I would never go somewhere sober to have group sex, but I'll be, 16 cocktails in, whatever. How many is a lot of cocktails? 4?
I think like 5 or 6.
Okay. I'll be, 8 cocktails in and go, I won't say your number.
Mine was 11 on New Year's,
right.
and they were doubles.
Oh, I need
was
you to
gonna
tell
die.
me about the thing with the alcohol is poison, by the way.
I don't want to promote her show here.
Okay, that's that's fine. But people will get like wasted and then go to a thing, and I'm like, you don't remember it. You don't know if you were good. Your inner self is saying, I want to go to an orgy, but I can only do it if I have the liquid courage. It's gonna be better if you're sober. I mean, if you need to, loosen up a little, have a couple drinks, sure, get a little buzz
that's what
on,
I'm
no
saying.
big
It's like,
deal.
I think 1 or 2 you're fine, but when you start to like get drunk, it's not worth it. And when I was at recently, I was at an event that took place at a bar that had a dark room, and me and my friends kept going back into the dark room, being like, "Why isn't it picking up? Like it's only 10:30 or 11. Like there should be people back here." But at the end of the night, when it was getting closer to 2 a.m., it was packed back there, and I was like, all these people needed to drink all night to be able to go back here, and it's like. At that point, I didn't want any of what anyone was selling because everyone had whiskey dick.
What were they selling? Like
their buttholes
bracelets
and their penises
and lanyards and what are they called? Hair wraps. Remember hair wraps? You used to wrap the.
Remember when girls would go on vacation to Cabo or something and they'd come back with like braids, but like just to the middle of their head, and then the rest was like their little blonde hair falling down. Remember, I wanted that.
I bet you did, bitch. I bet you did.
I wanted that, but I never got it. Well, now I do.
We can make it happen. You ever get actual braids and extensions in your natural hair?
I had cornrows once for a thing that I filmed.
This is my story. This is my story. I had cornrows once for a music video. You're telling
mine wasn't a music video. Mine was like a short film. And then when I was in it, I was like, this isn't good, is it?
You remember my cornrows story?
Please tell the class. I'm going to take it. I'm going to back up from the mic, everybody. I'm ready to enjoy.
No, I will tell it quick. You will remember this because this is probably burned into your brain. Many moons ago, I was in a music video and I was asked to get cornrows to play like a character of sort of like a gangster drug dealer in a club. That was like the vibe, like a skeezy guy in the club. So I went to a braiding shop. This was when I was living in Brooklyn. I went to a braiding shop around the corner and they did it for me. And they straight cornrows back, down, and the extensions went down like a bob to like my shoulders and put and they put beads on the end.
Oh
so it clanked around. I had these gold beads on the end. And in order to, I forget what happened, but basically we shot some of it and then I had to stay in it. And then I was like shooting more of it. And in the middle between that time, this guy I had been trying to hook up with forever hit me up and was like, come suck my cock. And I was like, well, it's happening. So I took a bandana and I tied up the cornrows and I had a big fitted cap that was like from when I had longer hair. And so it was like big enough to like put everything in the cap. And I went to Roosevelt Island, if you remember from New York.
Jesus Christ.
And I was living in Brooklyn, so I took the train into the city and up and over, and then the F train or like whatever. And I went to this man's house.
Travel for cock.
This guy is so hot. And still to this day, if I find a picture of him and I show you, I mean, ultimate bear dad, fat fucking uncut dick, just incredible. Really hot guy. And I go over there and I start sucking his dick. And of course, I'm like fully naked, but hat and braids tied up. And I'm like sucking his dick and he's like grabbing my head and I'm like, no, not on there, not on there, not on there. And then eventually I had to like pull it all down because it was like falling off. Like it was not. And I was like, this is for a thing I'm working on. And he was like, put the hat back on. And my boyfriend at the time was also like, don't get that out of your head. He was like, that needs to be done ASAP.
The day you're done filming. The minute you're wrapped, baby, start taking it off in the trailer.
Okay, the fact that you think there was a trailer involved in like my friend's music video is crazy.
I mean, if they had enough money to make you go get cornrows for like
No,
once,
I did it for free.
Your commitment to the craft is outstanding.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the
we've
time
all
that
been we've all been in our 20s.
That does remind me of the time that I was like in my 20s and like I hooked up with this Craigslist days.
Mm-hmm.
I put out an ad and he hit me up and then we like shared face photos back and forth. And he was this guy that was like on a porn site. I can't even remember, but I had like watched his videos and I was like, oh, it's happening. I'm about to hook up with like a porn star. It's going to be amazing. And I sent him a bunch of photos of myself and he wrote back, I can't tell if you're ugly or not. Like sometimes in your photos you're hot and then sometimes you're ugly. So just in case, would you be okay wearing a mask? And I was like, huh.
Wait.
And so I got on that train and I went to Roosevelt Island. No. But I went over. I still did it. No, he didn't make me wear the mask, but it was
you meatball.
Isn't that sad? But he was hot.
Can't tell if you're hot or not. Would you be okay wearing a mask so I can just fuck your butt?
I can't tell if you're ugly or not. Not hot or not. He wanted to go negative like first. Next call.
Okay,
One more call. One more. This is our last call.
No, we still have another break.
Oh, we'll be right back after this break. And we're back.
Okay, I have a couple calls about piss and then an amazing
clear piss only.
An amazing backseat car fuck story, okay?
Okay.
Hey, fucks. So I just listened to the Insurrection Anniversary episode that you guys just put out. And I just want to say I am one of those faggots that is always pulling up the pant leg to piss at a urinal, mostly because I'm always in shorts and also commando most of the time too. But yeah, no,
That's
it's so much easier. You got to try it. All right. Goodbye. Kill yourself.
I just wanted
walking
to hear
around with a big old honking.
I just wanted to hear someone describe doing that because I still think it's such a hot move.
It is. It is hot. And going commando. There's something about going commando in shorts when they sit just the right way. They want you to see their cock and balls.
Let me ask you something about urinal etiquette.
I'm never looking.
Yeah.
Even if I want to.
I gave up looking when I was a teenager. I think I did that probably until my mid-20s. And then I was like, that's a little
weird.
Yeah. I mean, I get it when you're like closeted and you're like, I don't know. And can I look? You know, you sort of, but now it's like, no. Farting.
You gotta fart at a urinal.
You farted at a urinal? In the airport?
Well, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
If there's a urinal.
The older you get, the harder it is.
If I walk into a bathroom and it's urinal or stall available, I'm going to the stall. I do not care.
What do you mean, do not care? Oh, that someone might need it to poo-poo?
Well, because I'm probably going to toot.
Oh, so you'd rather be behind closed doors?
Yeah, and them think it was like some guy who was like sitting next to me taking a shit than me being like at the urinal
that's my question,
next to a man and you let one rip. And then
is it embarrassing to fart at the urinal?
I am not really a public restroom user to begin with. The only times I do is like at the airport, and that's if the Delta Lounge is not available. But
yeah,
in general, I think whatever goes, you just have to release any. You're an animal in the public restroom. You lose all sense of humanity. So whatever goes on in there is like an animalistic ritual. You're smelling everyone's
Ritual.
shit.
I
Everyone's
know.
pissing. It's like a dirty,
Psycho.
dirty room. And whatever goes on in there, when you leave, you just kind of forget. And
Yeah.
you don't think about anybody else. And when I think about it that way, of just it being the most basic human instinct, it's here's the human things that you do. You shit and piss, and then you eat, and then you
And
have
fuck.
sex.
Yep.
Those are the three things. And the shit and piss one
And
is
then you die.
right, and then you die.
You
And
shit
so I
and
think
piss,
when
you eat
those
and
bathrooms,
fuck, and you die.
whatever happens, you just have to let go and let
God.
God come.
Yeah, it's a little. I hate. Like, I don't think people farting at the gay club in the bathroom is acceptable.
Okay, go. Okay, no, you talk.
I think because butts are
Speak on it.
Speak on it, because I think butts are on the table. So I think the idea of like farting, like if you know you have to go rip ass, I would try to go to the single use bathroom. I would try to step out to the patio. I would try like
Don't go out to the patio if it's packed.
or step outside by the greeter, the drag queen who's greeting you at the front.
Yeah, go
and
fart
rip
on
out there.
Isadora.
But you know what I mean? I'm just sort of like, the butthole is on the table at the gay club, so I don't know about ripping ass. But in a public bathroom,
Butthole on the table. You think everyone goes
I
to the
do want to say something very toxic and gross. If there is some big burly man who comes into the bathroom and like snorts up his nose, spits into the urinal, pulls his little gym shorts to the side, pisses out of the side of his leg, and then rips a fart, I'm like, you could murder me with your cock. Do you find that toxic?
I'm just happy that you know what you like.
I'm not saying I want the fart. I'm just saying that entire aura and confidence of walking in to do your little animalistic ritual and being like, I don't care. It feels very, oh, you're about to spit. Like I like. It feels very masculine.
Mm-hmm.
And that energy I'm drawn to. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Hey divas. Okay, so this just happened. This man came over to my apartment and I was like, I don't really know if we're going to do anything. I don't know if we have the chemistry. Well, cut to like 30 minutes later. I'm in the bathroom naked on my knees and he's like fully clothed and like getting ready to piss in my mouth. And he's like, I'm going to piss in your mouth and you're going to keep your mouth open and don't swallow. So I was like, okay. And so he like filled my mouth with piss and then he's like, all right, can you count? And I'm like, what? He's like, don't swallow. I'm going to kick you in the nuts. And like, he kicks me in the nuts. And then he's like, now what do you say? And so I try to say 1. I'm like, 1. And then he does it again. And I'm like, 2. And we went all the way to 20. And I feel like I was about to collapse. And then finally he was like, all right, you can swallow. And so I did, like leaking cum everywhere, all of it, just pre-cum everywhere. And then he zips up himself, gets all of the stuff and just leaves. And it was pretty dang awesome. Okay, that's all I have for you. Bye.
See, sometimes sexual encounters don't even have to be come forward. You don't have to curb. You can just kick a guy in the balls and piss in his mouth and head on to your next appointment. And that's fine. We as gay people get to choose what sex means. Doesn't have to go in your butt. Doesn't even have to go in your mouth. No one has to come. No one has to even go hard. They're just gonna kick you in the balls, piss in your mouth,
and count numbers.
And I'm
1.
happy that you enjoyed that experience. I don't think I would, but you did, and that's great. And you sound like you had fun.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Release them.
Kick.
Oh. Hey. Cool.
I'm glad you found someone.
Now, please call back.
You sound
happy.
happy
You sound
about
happy
that.
as fuck, and I'm happy for you because that's amazing. Let us know if it happens again and if it like moves further. If there's like another step.
Maybe you go to 50.
Or he fucks you, or you top him, or something. But it sounded hot. Was he in a mask? Was he? Could you tell if he was ugly or not?
All right. This is the wildest voicemail I heard in the inbox today. And then we'll end on this. Are you ready?
Release him.
Hi, so I'm just recovering from bottom surgery, and I'm reminiscing about all the times, the very few times, that I actually used my penis to top. And the only time that I topped a twink came to mind. And that story is great, so I just wanted to quickly tell it. I had a boyfriend.
Look how you got everyone shook and scared when they call it. I just wanted to quickly tell it, so it'll be okay. I'll just tell it real fast for you, Meeple.
Friend who broke up with me when I was younger, and he told me that he had cheated on me throughout our entire relationship and was only using me for sex. So the next time that he got into a relationship, I added his boyfriend on Snapchat. He sent me a ton of nudes, and I told him to meet me after work so I could top him in the backseat of my car. I wore a condom, of course, because he was a dirty faggot, and I was so not into topping him. I was so unattracted to him that I was having really a hard time staying hard. And he had already came, and so I pretended to come so that I could get out of the situation. And he was like, oh, I'll throw away the condom for you, but I didn't want him to see the fact that I had no cum in it. So I was like, no, I'm good, and just shoved it in my pocket and left. And that is the story of the third time that I had ever topped.
Well, shout out to you and your bottom surgery. I hope the healing is going well.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty painful.
That's a maniacal story, my dove.
That's the level of petty that we should be moving through 2026. I was cheating on you our whole relationship, and I was only using you for sex. Okay. You're playing checkers, babe. I'm going to play chess. I'm going to sleep with your man currently. I'm gonna
Years
top him.
later, and I'm going to hate while I do it.
I'm going to hate it. I'm not even going to want to do it. That's how much I want to hurt you.
And we're going to do it in a car, and I'm going to call your little man a dirty faggot.
Because he was. And he was. And indeed he was.
That's crazy.
That's crazy behavior. That's the type of stuff that we'll hopefully be seeing in Sibling Rivalry. No, Heated Rivalry Season 2.
You didn't even watch it.
I did watch it. I got the login and I watched the whole season.
Yeah, but you don't really like it.
I think it's fine.
No slander here.
I'm not slandering it. You're saying I didn't like it. I enjoyed it. I don't really like romantic, I don't like, that's not my zhuzh.
Yearning.
Like,
You're not into yearning.
yeah, I'm into 30. I'm into fast-paced comedies, episodics, not long.
I saw some TikTok where they were like, I'm rewatching it from Ilya's point of view. And they started pointing out all these things where it's like he's because apparently in the book, he's significantly more. They jump back and forth from their points of view. And Ilya is equally as head over heels in love with Shane.
Oh.
Which you don't sort of realize until later in the show. Until he says it in his Russian monologue. And they're watching it from. Well, he's speaking Russian and it's a monologue.
Yeah.
Why was that funny to you?
He's Russian the whole time. Everything's Russian.
But he only has one monologue. Anyhow, I was like, ooh, I could rewatch this from his point of view and catch all the times he was in love with him from 10 years ago. I bought the hype, bitch. I'm in. You're going to see me in a fucking hockey jersey soon enough. Should I throw a hockey orgy?
Yes. You should do a sports.
Sports. Okay, I'll do sports.
People can come and see now that one I would come to because I have a thing for singlets. And Speedos.
All right, February. It's happening. We're doing sports.
Oof.
Sports night. Wasn't that a TV show? Sports night.
Sports night. I don't know.
Aaron Sorkin. Sports night. It was.
Sometimes when you look at yourself when you're talking, do you feel like, oh, now you understand why people say that you're kind of a Muppet?
Wait. Are you talking about me or yourself?
To me. This is one of my inside thoughts. I gotta go back to take a nap.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed this episode. And remember, if anyone's ever holding a gun to your head, your safe word is come. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send it. Oh, no. Bye. We're done.
You do say the number at the end.
Oh,
typically.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your fuck talk story to 213-536-9180. And thank you for these good calls. These were great calls. You guys are really doing it at home.
You're doing your big one this year.
Oh, I hate that. Bye.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Produced by Patrick Strapazone.
Engineered by Scott Anderson.
Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Art direction by Eris Sevilla.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Studios.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Sure. Once upon a time, a mom needed a new car.
Was she brave?
She was tired, mostly. But she went to Carvana.com and found a great car at a great price. No secret treasure map required.
Did she have to fight a dragon?
Nope. She bought it 100% online. From her bed, actually.
Was it scary?
Honey, it was as unscary as car buying could be.
Did the car have a sunroof?
It did, actually.
Okay, good story.
Car buying you'll want to tell stories about. Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.